When I know people believe in me, and when I know that I have the support of others when I'm doing something.
When you train, like if you're training for something, then it will boost your confidence because you know that people believe in you, like Lauren said, but you don't want to let them down. So you gotta keep training and try your best, no matter what people say to you.
It gives me confidence. It's people who not only encourage you but have a positive attitude to do it. So it's not someone telling you to do this as an encouragement. It's someone that's saying you can do this. You know, you're capable of it. It's going to take work, but you're capable of it.
Knowing that I'm getting up to face another day, it could mean like I'm going to go out and inspire somebody and not even know it. So like every action you do, you have to be confident in yourself to do it because it could change someone's life.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Confidence is knowing who I am and what I'm able to do, and being prepared to do those everyday activities in the best way possible, in a way that is honoring the people around me and shows an attitude of service and also honors God. For me personally, I lose confidence when someone treats me negatively, or especially if they're putting me down for reasons besides my actual abilities, or they're putting me down for something that I really don't understand or I haven't been taught how to do, and they're criticizing me for something like that. That's what ruins my confidence. Typically, if I lose my confidence, I become more reflective and I stop thinking about other people as much, and I'm so focused on myself and my own flaws that I really am not the best person that I can be.
When you fail, not on purpose, when it's a surprise that you fail, when you go into a test and you're like, I'm going to ace this so hard, it's going to be such a good test, and you get it back and you get like a C or a D, and you're like, oh, I was right there, I thought I was right there, and you weren't. I grew up as a big child. I mean, I was a very big child. And so being around grade school kids, especially in Reese, was very difficult because they were very mean. Very, very mean about my weight. And that was a huge thing because for the longest time, I had the hardest time dealing with myself, how I looked, and how I felt. And a lot of it was my own fault. I wasn't the nicest kid, but the fact of the matter was that I was overweight and they let me know it. It was just about my weight and how fat I was, and you know, how I would never have a girlfriend. And it was funny stuff, and I mean, I'd laugh sometimes, but it would take away my confidence in not only me, but my, you know, the people I'm around. So confidence doesn't have to come from yourself. You can have confidence in those around you.
When someone posted something online, it was like Facebook or Twitter or something, they were saying negative stuff about cheerleading, and that's one of the things I love doing. And when they said something negative about it, and it affected me in a really bad way, it just like discouraged me, and like I didn't even want to go out to cheer anymore.
I studied actually really hard this week for my pre-calculus test, and everyone was telling me, oh, you're still going to fail, the test is way too hard for you. And it just made me feel like, thanks, I guess I didn't work hard enough, maybe. And like during the test, then it made me even more nervous and more stressed out for the test than it was for me just studying. And it really put me down, like, am I actually going to pass this?
I was criticized really strongly by one of the head referees, and for something I had no idea how or what to do. It was something I'd never been taught in any of the classes. No one had ever mentioned it to me before, and instead of using that as a teaching opportunity, they just turned that into criticizing and condemning me for my lack of knowledge, and that made me feel like an incompetent referee. Yeah. Now, after the fact, I was able to use that as a springboard to learn more, but at the time, it ruined my confidence.
The happy, positive people that always give you like good feedback, and they don't try and like degrade you, they try more to lift you up, and they try to make me feel good about myself, and like they give me good criticism and constructive criticism, so instead of just like you suck, you can't do it, they said like, hey, maybe if you tried it a different way, that'll help, or something like that, instead of putting you down.
Okay.
They're more positive.
When people are depending on you to help them or to win the game or something like that, like, because you know there's a lot of sports fans, but mostly if like they need help for missions.
Okay.
If people are depending on you, you want to be there for them, and it boosts your confidence. People who are all snooty.
Snooty?
Yeah.
What do you mean by snooty?
Like, just like the world revolves around me and like all show-offs and stuff like that, and they think they're like better than everything. Like, it makes me mad, but also makes me lose confidence.
People who are really critical, people who don't seem to understand how they make a suggestion or an appeal makes a big difference, and how the tone of voice and how you say things and how you try to either help people or just tell them to do something.
I honestly get really like self-conscious when I hear people like saying certain things about like, oh, her hair is too big or something. Like, it really does make me feel like maybe I'll just wear a ponytail the rest of my life. Like, how you come off to someone is really important, and that's a big thing with confidence in high school.
They have this nasty aura, and they're just not a great person to be around. It doesn't take away my confidence, but it doesn't make me. It makes me feel real terrible. And being around someone like that, you can't function the way you would around someone who's got a positive attitude, who want to push you in the right direction.
When I was going to try out for Golden Voice, I was so nervous and scared. And when I was talking to a friend, they're like, you can do it, it's okay. I know you can sing, it's gonna be okay. They just had a warm smile, they were all happy, and they believed in me.
When I got pulled up to varsity basketball last year, I had the support of my team because I was so nervous, and they were all like, you can do it, you're a really good basketball player, we believe in you, you have us if you mess up, don't worry about it, it's a team sport. And just like their encouragement and like their support helped a lot to get over my fear.
My father came to me after one of my musical performances, and he just affirmed me and said, you know, great job, I'm really proud of you, son. And that was enough for me to boost my confidence for the rest of the performances and the rest of that week.
I would like to be able to say that, you know, you can be confident, you can be overweight, but fact of the matter is you cannot take aesthetics out of life. You can't. It's impossible. And one part of being confident is, you know, being confident in yourself. And if you can look in the mirror and say, I'm okay with being, you know, however big I was, not super, but I can. And so I work at it every day. I was talking to Ms. Reshman about this at Impact. We got on the topic of you got to take responsibility for yourself, and you know, what do you want to see yourself like in others, and, you know, there in the mirror sort of thing. And I got to a point last year where I just took everything on myself, and that everything that went wrong, I took the whole, you know, take responsibility. I took responsibility for a lot of stuff that wasn't me, and so I put a lot of weight on myself, on my shoulders, and it was so. It got hard last year because I blamed myself for it. I felt guilty all the time. It was a difficult thing, and so this past summer and beginning of this year, I really had to watch that and not put myself down so much. When I was a freshman, I was a terrible kid. I was irresponsible and I was a jerk. And I met Mrs. Doyle. Mrs. Doyle was life-changing for me. She always held me accountable. Always. I hated it. When it first happened, I hated it so much. But she got through to me, and you know, before she could teach me math, she really taught me that I have to take responsibility for my actions. I'm accountable for everything I do, and that, you know, hard work does pay off. She was very big on that. She would talk to me a lot of times after class and say, hey, you know, that was inappropriate, or you shouldn't do that. And there were some days where she'd be like, that was good. You know, that was a good day today. Just that, you know, people are gonna say what they're gonna say, and it's okay to be affected by it because that makes you human. And being able to grapple with your humanity and your humanistic attributes is a good thing. And so when you find yourself weak, you find some instances that you're weak in, the first thing you can do before you can start working on it is to accept it and to really come to terms